Wondering why I got glasses on. Guess what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about why I got the glasses on. Just know they on. They here. We here with it. You feel me? That's nasty coffee. Anyways, what's going on, squad? What's going on, family? What's going on, gang? I clipped really bad there. Let me turn that down just a tad bit because I clipped on that part. So I'm sorry if your ears are bleeding. We're back with part 3 of Before Your Eyes. Hopefully we can probably finish it. If not, we'll wrap it up in part 4 or 5. But we're going to continue where we left off, man. If you want to become part of Squad's family, the gang, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow you on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to close OBS, not OBS, but Discord because it's making a lot of background noise. Anyways, let's get back into the game.
The best of us are. This is divine. So, now that you've grown your...
Oh, man. Alright, picking up where we left off. Right here, baby. Alright.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Small places.
Yes, I'm in Egypt. I ain't gonna lie, that's a nice painting I just did. I might actually become an artiste myself.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled. Keep rising,
Yo,
Benjamin.
I'm dope. That's how you know never sign contracts. You can become dope without it.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there.
Wait, what? She's sick.
So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just going to get back to work, okay?
No.
Goodbye, Benny.
No. Wait, what?
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak.
Whoa.
I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny?
No, I didn't mean to blink. My mom is... Bro.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
No.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Bryn?
My mom died. That's what's going
That I haven't
on.
heard from my star pupil in 6 months?
Who are you yelling at,
It's
bro?
ridiculous. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. have told the world that Benjamin Brain is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing!
My mother
The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved
My
on!
mother
And I?
passed away, bro. I don't care.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
I don't understand. I don't want to
Take
understand.
whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone. But, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
No!
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
This is sad, bro.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Oh, that's the little shorty that we used to be in
I'd love to walk
class.
through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Stay here.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius.
Thank you.
Like mother, like son, I guess.
Of course.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Sure. Wait, whoa.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
What's going on? Why is my guy dancing?
Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack.
Wait, whoa.
Oh, the nobody nothing's
Whoa.
dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew,
What's going on?
internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right. Proper
Gatekeeper?
composition,
So I'm guessing I'm dead.
if you catch my drift.
Afterlife stuff.
Forget about it. All right, Here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
I feel like I was happy. Yeah. I feel like I was happy.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving
my
home
friend,
raised
my
by
mom.
loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
No, not by the sea.
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer
Yes.
or an accountant?
Composer, my God.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Now, how would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
She was not encouraging too much. It felt like she wanted me to live how she wanted to, and it took a second for her to realize, like, hey, I don't want to do this. So I'm gonna say she was somewhat demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that
true.
she never could.
That was true.
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love?
Of course, my first love, dude.
But on the
Stay
eve of
here.
his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece.
Oh, I'm at the
I
door.
said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls!
What in the world? Buddy, you're tweaking, bro. Tweaking.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway.
What?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Hopefully. I feel like I was very truthful. I felt like I was very truthful in everything that I said.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
What in the world? Wait, let me know how y'all are enjoying this game, because I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you.
What?
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
What? No.
And I should have thrown you back, sanitized my paws.
What did I?
soon as
I
laid
didn't
eyes
lie.
on ya. But it's too late for that. We're in this together.
I didn't lie.
The gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
But I'm not lying.
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning.
All right, bet.
And this time, I want the truth. This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. You best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
No. Alright.
The day really slipped away, didn't it?
No, I can't relive this, bro.
Oh well, days have a tendency
Not this.
to do that, I guess. Now where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No. Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just not gonna blink.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. This will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie! Kid! Come to Papa! I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
What happened last night?
He's back.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
What is that red? Is that blood, bro? Bro, is that blood?
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Bro. Oh my gosh!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with
That was dope.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the
added
time.
more stars.
This has been a big surprise to me.
And I took
this
all of
year.
that, put it over there.
In a
With her
lot
in
of
it.
ways.
That was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. My last thumbnail, check it out if you haven't.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
We can focus him. Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer?
Let's try this again.
Try not to blink, bro.
Staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I need to hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point? What's the point?
Come on, bro.
What do you mean?
It's taking forever. Come on. Open. Come on. Open.
What's the...
Come on. Open. The eye won't open. I don't know. What? What?
Never gonna get it any better.
Okay.
Let's not. Save that. Okay? We know we don't mean it. We don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see.
Whoa, that was the
You
twist.
got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
You just had to keep blinking, which is throwing me off.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
That's like the fox. I'm rewriting what the fox said. But
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
yes, sir.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense.
Facts.
Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it, I do.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
CAT scan. There is no getting comfortable in a CAT scan, bro. I've had to have one of those.
You're doing
They
great,
suck.
buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Alright, bro, you're literally just in a room with in this loud machine, just sitting there. You can't move. Like, you can't move. If you move, you mess it up. So you have to stay still the entire time, and it's so loud.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that.
Oh, man. Alright, now I didn't know about this.
So, if he's ever in... if he's ever in pain. If he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
So that's what you have to do. You have to close your eyes and concentrate on the inaudible whispers. Like, that's neat. I didn't pick up on that. That's how you have to keep blinking. You just close your eyes.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone...
Hey, funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking, just so you don't have to go to school with me, is
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
That's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Well, one of the cats stayed alive. Bro, I'm really sick. Like, jeez, I was sick for a minute. I didn't know I was that sick.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. Hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
That's sweet. That is sweet.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to me.
This is getting worse. Come on. No. Come on. Daddy!
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
What's going on?
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes.
No. What in the heck?
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
So did
I know just what to tell her.
did I die as a kid or did I?
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Got to.
I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Oh, this is nice. It's the cat.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
Wow.
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy.
So...
My only issue was... Well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea.
No!
His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave
his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
I'm not crying, bro.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
He's smiling like that.
He must be somewhere that he likes.
Let's give it a round of applause for Before Your Eyes. That was an amazing game. A short game, but amazing. Like, honestly, that's a good 9, 10 out of 10 game, honestly, in my opinion. If you give it anything below a 9, you're just hating on the game at this point. You know what I'm saying? It had that raw emotions, bro, and it's crazy how I was sick the entire time. I didn't even know. I thought I was sick only for, you know what I'm saying, that 1 year or whatnot, and, you know what I'm saying, live my life. If my mom passes away, you know, I live my life. But in actuality, that was me just writing a story on what I thought my future would be, when really I was sick in bed the entire time fighting whatever I had, and ultimately I passed away to it. And, you know, I gave my parents hope at the end, you know, and I'm glad. I think I made all the right choices. I kind of want to know what would happen if I would have lied my way through, like, oh, I lived a very lonely life and my mom was encouraging and all this and all that. I want to see what would happen. So if you want to see what would happen if I choose all the other answers or options or whatnot, let me know in the comments down below. Just let me know. Like I said, this game was a 9, 10 out of 10 in my book. Before our eyes, man. Just one more round of applause for that game because it was good. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. You know, like I said, I wasn't crying. I wasn't crying at all, bro. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. I'm out.